because, I mean, it's gonna be. It's a one that we've seen a lot. It's one that these are players that know each other very well. These are people who do this all the time. We're gonna see this. We're probably gonna see this again down the line. We've seen this before. It's still gonna be a good match, but there's not a lot that we can say that we haven't said before.
Yeah, for
about
sure.
it. This is gonna be. It's going to be Waltz trying to get in. This is going to be... or mine's trying to get in, Waltz trying to zone him out, and when they're both right in each other's faces, whoever has the combo has the combo.
Yeah.
It's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting.
Now, the game started. Yeah, so we have basically they have each other feeling out. As we said before, as soon as Minus gets a touch or touches Walter in any sort of way, like falling nair, falling fair, it's going to go a big combo.
Yeah.
Or he's gonna do edge guard. Like, as much as we've been saying that Walter has really good edge guarding, we have to recognize that Minus also has really good edge guarding.
Yeah. Waltz goes for a lot more nickel and diming than just flat, massive combos. And Minus sort of goes for touch of deaths and other really long combos that you can get. There are not many 0 to deaths combos that Greninja has that I'm aware of. I might be very wrong. But he still goes for very long combos that get him a lot of damage and a lot of mileage.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting how everything turns out from here on. Oh, Shadow Sneak, really good option coming in from rather Minus. Because that's kind of hard to avoid, right?
It's hard to avoid when you don't know where it is. When you're on stage, you can see it, but whenever Minus is off stage, it's so difficult to know where it actually is. Able to use the explosion.
That's good. That's really good Metal Blade conversion into back air.
Yeah, that was such a good conversion. Able to stick him with the explosive, get right next to him, then use that explosive to his advantage and get the back air.
Yeah.
Is he gonna get killed though? Only 9% of extra credit, not fantastic.
Well, not
of course,
bad.
It just converts it into 40%, so that's kind of nice.
Well, one thing that Walter does good is that even if you don't get extra credit, you do get the positioning, and that's important later down the line.
This one, right?
Yes. What? What do you want?
Press F11.
F11.
Yep.
Hold on.
I got it.
Got it.
All right, back into the game.
Interesting. I guess you could scroll that left and right. I thought it was gonna make.
Yeah.
So this is interesting. They're staying very even. There's none of them is getting such a massive lead. If one of them can get a kill really soon, because they both are very close to or at kill percent, if one of them can get a kill very soon, then we may see a lead start to develop. But so far, neither of them are getting too far into the lead over the other.
Yeah, and Fortier kind of missed that confirm. And good up B for Walter to combo break out of the down throw.
Okay.
And Fortier shoot.
Not
not yet.
Great DI from Walter there. Air dodge, able to skirt around that.
Oh, back air. Not gonna connect
Not
quite
gonna get
yet.
back air.
That was. I think that was the conversion right there. But Walter hesitated, and that's gonna set right back into neutral interaction. Instead of being like a kill, for example.
Good air dodge from Walter, able to get back onto the ledge.
And that should not yet. Oh, good back air. And that's going to take
160. Probably going to see this go back to even stocks here.
Yeah, if Walter can
extra credit is going to be very minimal, most likely.
Yeah, if Walter can get something going on, that's going to be kind of nice. And that's going to be some. Yeah.
30% is not bad. 30% is about one combo less than he will need to get to kill percent now. If he does go for the longer combos, if he goes for nickel and diming, it's just a few attacks he doesn't need anymore.
Yeah, I think that dash attack was a misinput coming in from Walter. That's not a thing we see.
I've seen him get that dash attack before against people who don't air dodge. who
Yeah.
sort of wait for the tech situation. If you air dodge, you miss that. If you go for the tech situation, you end up getting caught by it, and you get a lot of percent.
Minus is also one of the few players that I've seen that punish Leaf Shield on Shield, if anything, because like that down tilt actually has some. It has a lot of startup, or like not a lot of startup, has like little startup, and it comes out very fast, and he's active for quite some time.
And I think we might have just seen a misinput from Waltz there. He got an aerial footstool, but didn't actually Z-drop the Metal Blade.
Yeah.
Wasn't able to get the punish off of that, and we've seen him get punishes off of that before. So quite an interesting situation here. We might be seeing that Waltz is starting to get a little bit desperate, which is why he's going for the dash attack so more.
The dash attack was it's not might be a panic option instead of a misinput. Now that you mention it, right? Because like both of them are a kill percent. It's very even, and it could go either way. Forwarder though, Greninja at this point does have like the positioning, which is kind of nice, and Walt has to like
I think
get
that was
back.
a turnaround mistake there from.
Yeah, and that's gonna do it. Back air should close.
Not
Oh, not gonna do it.
Yet. Very heavy.
Yeah, actually, that's
that was a
do it.
misinput.
Yeah. Well, it was a misinput, but also the fact that that water pump kind of just pushed him enough away where like he wouldn't be able to air dodge back into stage.
Yeah, but he used side B instead of rush there when he was below the stage.
Oh, yeah.
That was a misinput, I believe.
Yeah, that may be very right.
All right, game 2. We're not going to see any character switches at this high in bracket. Everyone
Yeah.
sort of has their character.
Yeah, I mean the only other thing that we could do is we could see a switch of stage counter picks, but it looks like this might be one of those stages where they're just gonna run it back.
Yeah.
It's more like I feel like both of these characters kind of are comfortable with this much space, so like whatever happened in the previous game is most likely going to have to do with the players themselves rather than with the stages.
These two players are also players that tend not to counterpick as much. We don't see them counterpicking stages whenever they do lose. We tend to just sort of see them go back to PS2 or, like Battlefield or wherever. We don't really see them counterpick to specific stages where they are better or worse. Mistiming.
Yeah, so mistiming on the counter, that could have actually set up into a nice edge guard situation, but he didn't, alas.
Yeah, had he gotten that counter, he could have gone diagonally into the ledge, which would have been a very strong edge guard. But instead misses the counter, takes the damage, and is now behind by about 30%.
Oh man.
Ooh, able to use the Shadow Sneak to get around Walter, not going for positioning rather than damage.
Alright, good set up in a back throw into an edge guard situation. What is Walter gonna do now?
Misses all 4 options, or misses all 4 attempts there.
But good ledge trapping coming from Walter.
Only at 80%, might be able to get a little bit of more extra credit than we're used to seeing from Walter here.
Yeah. It's good crash bomber going to the side of stage to cover his options. Or to cover edge guarding attempts.
Up airs. Oh, goes for fair rather than more up airs. A little bit surprising. Probably didn't want to get countered.
Yeah.
Able to get around everything there. Does get grabbed. Metal Blade is not going to connect. Crash Bomber on the side of the stage there to discourage anything.
Oh.
Able to catch him with it. Interesting.
Yeah, so Crash Bomber radius actually has quite a bit of range, believe it or not. And it's kind of nice because that kind of actually set up into back air or forward air, which, at this percent, Walter would kind of appreciate.
Yeah, is already able to get about 60% here. Living for a long time, not giving up those sort of kill options.
Yeah. Very interesting choices coming in from Walter.
Great up B. Fast falling down, walking away. 70.
So that's kind of nice going in. Now granted, look at the percent.
Like rage.
Yeah, so he has, not only does he have rage going in for him, he actually just has a ton of he's surviving up to this percent, and he's been able to give a lot of extra credit, 94% of it.
Yeah, he has gotten minus the kill percent.
We gotta play Nitron and Mers, man.
And that's gonna do it back here.
Finally.
So yeah,
he finally closed the stock, but 110.
That's you
It's
guys.
rough.
Yeah, so right now what Minus needs to do is he needs to start getting those combos right there. Like,
Yeah, already at 60%.
yeah. Which is kind of nice.
Well, I didn't put
So
it there. What the heck?
it's kind of, it's like, we see Minus trying to go, or Walter trying to go for these trumps, but like Minus is just not falling for it. He's doing a get up option as soon as he can. Which is like, I mean, you're going to.
Great.
Yeah.
Great read from Waltz there. Again, and we're back into the same situation as the first stock. Only at 65%. Able to get a ton of extra credit. If he can live for a long time, is going to be in a fantastic position here.
Yeah.
However, we're already seeing adaptation from Minus, right? He's going for him. He's really chasing him hard. He's not giving him any room to breathe and try to get that extra.
And
extra credit. And now only has 20% rather than 100%.
Yeah, so Minus been able to close out the stock with a down tilt up smash. Classic kill confirms coming in, right? It's just kind of nice that he's able to get that much mileage out of like those quick moves, right? You're not going to be able to react to a down tilt really fast enough to like shield, and like you can also combo into it, right? You get dash attack.
Jab block, dash attack. Another
Yeah.
drag down. Doesn't quite get the drag down. Just goes for a flat.
Yeah. Oh, good read. Good roll option from coming in from Walter. That could have gone really bad for him.
Had Minus released it immediately, might have
And
been
that's
able
gonna
to just get
do it. Yeah.
a quick bit of damage. That's 2. We are playing best of 5 now, so we can still see Waltz come back. But we have seen Minus do very well, stage some pretty good comebacks. I'm not extremely optimistic about this.
I mean, it's possible, right?
It's
Never
always
say
possible.
never, but it's like the way Minus has been playing, the way he has been adapting, it's kind of up there, right? It's kind of like that's just his style of playing, and even as much of a lead that Waltz had, Greninja is one of those characters that is able to like shift the momentum quite quickly, and I'm not saying he's a combat character, but he can be one, right?
Yeah, he's a momentum character. If he has the momentum, he can come back. If he doesn't have any momentum, it becomes very difficult. Nice spike.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's very interesting how it goes, but the other thing too is that he's
6 crash bomber back onto him.
Yeah.
We now have a extremely odd situation for Waltz to be in. Is
Yeah.
a stock behind now. We're used to seeing him be, a stock ahead pretty even, and now we're seeing Minus
I'm
be able
trying
to
to
get
get
extra
both of these
credit.
to come up. How do you do it? How do you do multi-twitch again? It's like multi.twitch.tv, I think. No, but this stream is over. I mean, like, there's no
Oh.
point in having it.
I'm not sure, but yeah, there's a ton going on, and there's nothing
Wait, how
much
do you-
that Walter can do because Minus has been able to adapt to Walter quite effectively, and he's been reading him left and right. Another one of those nairs or down tilt into up smash should take it at this percent.
Yeah, and Minus has been doing a great job of adapting and going from a little bit behind to very ahead.
It's we'll see how I'm very confident that Walter might get the run back in grand finals.
Wait,
This
can
is
you bring
great.
back the URL?
Which one was it?
Like, so the URL shows up on the top.
Oh, that's F11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Minus continuing to pull ahead here. I think this might be just momentum. We do know that Minus plays pretty well with momentum, even though he doesn't necessarily need it. It might be the inverse as well. It might be that this is Waltz feeling a little bit discouraged. Might be
Yeah.
suffering from that a little bit. Might have a little bit of tilt. Great spike though. But this is not insurmountable, right? We've seen Mega Man, especially in Waltz's hands, do some pretty crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But this is also Minus we're talking about, and Minus is a great player, and we just saw him take 2 stocks very quickly.
Not yet.
Oh, good parry coming in from Minus. Gonna set up into a tech chase situation. Reads the roll, but doesn't have enough time to jump in and punish.
Schedule like on April 4th.
So
I knew this would happen, bro.
This will be very interesting.
Wait, what do you mean? I knew this would happen. Didn't you know this would happen?
Counter. Okay, good
Good
stuff.
counter.
Good
Able to
counter.
shield it.
But better yet, good reaction coming in from Walter.
Still trying to go for the spikes. We can see that Walter is now going for the quicker kill options, right?
Yeah. And that's
Great
going to do it.
read.
Great read coming in from minus, and that's going to be a 3-0 coming in from minus
3-0
against
in winners
Walter.
finals. That is not something you see very often.
Yeah.
Sorry.